Hi guys, this is Melissa Zad for Into Boxing, and I am so delighted to be joined on this beautiful Thursday morning by none other than Johanna Wonyou. Johanna, how are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. I appreciate you taking the time to speak to me today. So I wanted to have the opportunity to get to know more about you as a boxer because you're on the way up, rising star. So just to let the audience know, you are a French champion in the flyweight division, am I right?
Yes, I'm a flyweight champion, national champion in France. But now I go up with my weight because it's a bit hard to do it.
So now you're fighting at Bantam. And in terms of your move to the UK, what was the decision behind that?
The decision was to be closer to the opportunities because England is a country where people like for real boxing, and there is a lot of boxing shows. So I think there is more opportunity to fight.
So in France, is there less of a cultural love for boxing?
Yes, because people I think are scared about fight sport, or they consider it like sport for men and not for women. But it's gonna change now.
Yes, I mean, if in one country, it grows and it develops and people love it, then other countries soon learn to love it as well.
Yes, and I think the Olympics in Paris will help too, because the 2016 helps to make French people accept boxing because of the result.
So in terms of your achievements within boxing as an amateur, I've seen on your Instagram some very slick boxing. You have a very slippery kind of style, quite a counter-puncher. How long have you been boxing?
I'm boxing for 8 years now. I started when I was 14 and I'm 22.
And how did your style develop?
My style, first I thought I was a puncher, but the first time I fought, it wasn't it was more technical than a puncher. My power wasn't good at all. So I developed more the way to watch, to look, and have, the good timing instead of the power.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I noticed when I was watching you. You kind of were waiting, picking your shots, and very defensively minded. You would throw your shots and then move out the way. It's very, very slick. I really enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to seeing how you develop as a professional as well. How many pro fights have you had?
Now I had 5 fights, 5 or 5?
Yeah, 5 fights.
5 fights in professional, but in amateur I think I have 80 something.
80 fights? Yeah. And how often were you fighting?
When I was in amateur, in amateur, the thing is you can do some tournament, and in a tournament, if you win it, you can do 4 or 5 fights. So.
A lot of boxing.
Yeah.
So in terms of the 5 fights that you've had, what's your results been?
5-0-0.
Hey! So when can we expect to see you back in the ring?
Back in the ring in mid of September. Yeah.
Okay, so in terms of, your division, Bantamweight, at the moment we have Jamie Mitchell holding a belt. We have Ebony Bridges. How do you see yourself in terms of the people in the division?
I don't know all of her, but I think I'm able to take anyone on my way.
Right now, in this moment?
In this moment. I just need a good preparation and that's it.
Fighting talk, I love that. Obviously, women's boxing is really on the rise at the moment, especially in the UK, and obviously in America as well. But we have really exciting fights coming up. So we have Savannah Marshall versus Clarissa Shields. What is your predictions?
My pronostic, I think Clarissa Shields will win. Yeah.
Via technical knockout, via knockout or decisions?
No, a decision. we can't say a knockout because she has the power, but I don't know if she will use it for this fight. I don't know if it will be the good strategy, so we will see, but I think they will do the 10 round.
So it's interesting because sometimes I feel like Clarissa looks for the knockout. And because she's looking for it, she doesn't utilize that power that she has naturally very effectively.
Yeah. She has a natural power, but I think it's more explosive than, heavy punches.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you think Clarissa Shields by decision, very interesting. We also have Alicia Baumgartner versus Michaela Mayer fighting on the same show. What are your thoughts about that, especially because they're closer to your weight?
Yes, you're right. I think, Alicia. Yes, for real, I think Alicia will win. Because I was impressed by her knockout against Terry Harper. That's why. But I don't know a lot about Michaela Mayer, so I will say Alicia, yeah.
It's interesting because I felt like Alicia in that fight against Terry Harper, she kind of does what you do. She waits, she looked for that moment, that opportunity, and then she landed that knockout punch.
Yes. When you have an opportunity like that, you can just grab it for real. Yeah, because it's hard to have it again. If you do a bad impress, it will be really hard to come back.
So, as I said, they are very close to your weight division. At the moment, you're fighting in featherweight, but is there plans or, maybe thoughts about you moving between weights?
For now, because I can do the Bantamweight weight, so I will stay in this category. But after, if it's hard, I will go there. Yeah.
So, of course, we have, great talent in and around your weight in the UK. What do you think about Ellie Scotney?
Yes, Ellie Scotney. For now, I can say she's my best sparring in all the UK. Really? Yeah, she's really good.
How much sparring have you had here?
Wow, I can't count. Yeah, a lot. I can't count. Sometimes we can do twice a week or, yeah.
And what is it about her technique that makes her such good sparring?
Because she gives me some hard punches, and that's what I need to improve. And she has the technique too. She knows how to put a good rhythm, and yeah, that's what I need.
So, in terms of your fight in mid-September, when is your official fight camp starting?
I don't really know. I need to ask to my coach, but I'm always training, and when he says we are on preparation, we are.
And where do you see yourself in a year's time?
1 year. I will love to have 1 or 2 belts. Which one, I don't know, but some good one.
I like it. Nice, big ambitions. Johanna Wonyou, Wanderer, the Wanderer.
Yeah,
Wonder Wonyou. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak to me.
Thanks to you.